Hello everyone, welcome to the next instalment, week 3 of Learning to Drive the Class 465 on Southeastern High Speed between Dartford and Faversham. So it's me trying to multitask here. Between Dartford and Faversham, completely HUDless. Yep, no HUD, as you can see, which is terrific. Yeah, we're making quite a speedy departure. I've got all my safety systems on and what have you. I thought I'd best do this before I hit record, purely because this service, which is it's 1 Echo 97, if memory serves me right, and we're actually going to be stopping at Rainham and Sittingbourne, which we didn't do last time. It says that it will take 59 minutes, and recording this directly from the console, it does mean that I'm limited to 60 minutes for the video, so I'm hoping that we're going to be alright. We're due at Faversham at 10:46, so as long as I can run to time, we're good. All should be well. So, green signal, and we are off. So we're up to a 50 limit. We've got a stop at Green Hythe for Blue Water, and then it's on to Gravesend. So, kind of the normal, I guess, stopping pattern that we've got with this one. I have had a look, and we're in brake mode there. This is one of the things, green signal, with driving without the HUD. Where's the, right, it's that first bit there, okay. Right, that should be in the off position. Marvellous. That's the thing with driving without the HUD, is trying to make sure that the power lever is in the position that you want it to be in. Green signal, marvellous. That's something that I seem to struggle with. It doesn't seem to matter if it's the 465 or the 375. I do struggle. Well, I don't know how accurate the speed limit is. The speedo even. We might be slightly over. Am I? No, this should be off. We've just crept over it. Right, green signal, that's fine. So we've got a 70 limit. This is a station. I can't remember what it's called, but I believe this is kind of my my brake marker for Green Hythe, I believe. So I've got it in notch 1, because I believe that just around this bend is Green Hythe. Of course, if I've got it wrong, then I'm probably going to make us late. Green signal, marvellous. Yeah, no, that looks like a station to me. And it looks like Green Hythe. So we're good. I can't remember what time we're actually due here. I'll have to check the photo I took of the schedule. Oh, coming in at a nice gentle speed for what appears to be a rather quiet morning down at Green Hythe. Oh no, there's a few people about. They're all down there, that's what it is. Right, we'll get stopped and then we'll check what time we were due to arrive here. I've got the old regen brake on, lovely. Get nice audio with that. And a nice gentle stop. Right, It's 9:54. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Greenhithe. Oh, we were due here at 9:54. Marvellous. We leave at 9:54:30. And then at 10 o'clock and 30 seconds past, we're due at Gravesend. Right. So we'll just give a few extra seconds. Just so that they've got the full 30 seconds there. Right. Forwards. Time to go. 465 coming down towards us. Right, so we are in a 70. And the next thing to worry about, I believe, is the 30 for Gravesend. So we can keep the foot down, try and make up those few seconds. Try and keep it as close to 70 as I can without actually speeding. And all should be good. Some green signal, marvellous. And so I don't think I quite finished my sentence earlier when I was talking about the services you've got. In the morning you've got 3 services that run Dartford all the way to Faversham, and 2 of them do miss out Rainham and Sittingbourne, and this is the one that stops at those 2 stations as well, which is absolutely fine. It just means there's not many services to choose from, but I'm kind of feeling pretty good about these runs, to be honest. Which does worry me a little bit, because it makes me think, should I be that confident though? Should I be? I'm really not sure. So yeah, best thing we can do is just keep going with this, really. Obviously we've kind of covered Rochester to Faversham with the sort of last series with the 375, and so this is very much just learning this little bit, and then the bit between Gravesend and Rochester is pretty easy, really. As long as you're watching your speed limits, you're fine, and your signals, of course. Got to watch those signals. There's another green one there, marvellous. That's what we like to see. So we're not actually that far from Gravesend, to be honest. And we've got a few minutes yet, so it actually seems to be quite generous in the old timetable. Anything is watching out for this 30 limit coming up. Right, okay, that's telling me there's a 30 coming up. And then I don't think it's too much further before we actually hit the 30. Hence I've kind of hit the brakes a little hard, just to make sure. Because I would absolutely hate to miss it. So it seems I didn't need to hit the brakes quite that hard. Is it this bridge coming up? I kind of have the feeling that it's at a bridge to 30. But I could of course be wrong. The trouble is there's a few different bridges. So you can which one was it that the 30 limit starts? I mean, we could already be in the 30 limit. No, what's that? No, that's the 30 limit. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So what we've done is we've hit the brakes far too early. However, we are doing really well for time. We've still got just over a minute left before we're due here, which is brilliant. Here we go. Alright, good morning, Gravesend. Probably a little bit early, which I quite like. Just takes the pressure off ever so slightly. And again, a nice gentle stop. Beautiful. Right, oh hello, we've got a 66 coming towards us. There you go, bit of morning freight. Thought we might get a better view of it actually. There we go. Right, back to business. How long are we sitting here for? That's the question, isn't it? That is the question. Gravesend. Arrive at 10 o'clock and 30 seconds. Oh, you get 90 seconds here. We don't leave until 2 minutes past. And then at 10:11:30, we are due at Strood. Right. And this next section down the Strood, it's quite simple. We've got speed limit wise, we've got the 30, the 50, the 70, and then it drops down to 15 as we come out the tunnel at Strood. So we'll be all right with this. And then departing Strood, it's just a bit slow with your 15, 20, and 30 around to Rochester, and then the rest we kind of know. So yeah, it's just keeping it all in my head. Right, we've got about 10 seconds, so we can probably get away with closing the doors. There we go. Right. Let's be gone. Off to Strood. So remembering we are in the 30 zone. There we go. Marvellous. There's min limit for the 50. Just managed to catch a glimpse of that down there. Wait until we're confident that the back of the train has passed the speed board. Of course, what would be really useful is if rather than having the 30 zone there, you had speed limits that would have us where your speed board says, you know, 30 miles an hour, and then 4-car. So no, if you're in a 4-car train, that's the point at which you can start accelerating, and then 30 for an 8-car and so on. And that'd be terrific. Oh, easy, easy, easy. I'm getting carried away there. It's only a 50 here. That was that might get us quite close when we get to the graph at the end. There's me 70. Whoops. See, it's easy to get carried away. Very easy. Right, do you reckon we're past it? I reckon this. I'm terrible for judging the distances with this. Right, let's go for it. So we're up to 70. And it's off we go. Obviously I've got no idea how far it is to Gravesend. Not Gravesend, Strood. It's a good few miles. Green signal. I can't remember exactly. Just keep things interesting though. Now I did remember before we started to turn off dynamic weather, so no chance of rain or thunder or lightning or any rubbish like that. It is going to be a nice day. That's what we want when we're doing this, when we're trying to learn to drive without a HUD. Nice green signal. It just helps to call out the colour of the signal, because if you say it, and there is actually a method behind the madness here, you say it, you're more likely to remember it. And so we're doing the same with or try and do the same with the speed limits as well. That's really helpful. So one of the few things I remember from studying A-level psychology, although that was some time ago now. Green signal. I do remember that there was some research by some people, very informative there. Some people did some research and they discovered that, and I can't remember what the sort of percentages of how much more likely you are to remember stuff, but I do remember that it was a case that you, and I kind of found it as well, if you say it out loud you're more likely to remember it, which is, you know, incredible how our brains work. Green signal. That is the marvel of the human brain. And there's a 395. On the way to St Pancras, I would imagine. Just a guess. Looks like this might be Higham coming up. Let's have a bit of a blast on the horn. This one, I know that it's not actually too much further to Strood. Green signal. It is just just through this tunnel. Right, the tunnel is 2 sections of tunnel, and this is what I was trying to do last time, where you're trying to judge how far away the light at the end of the tunnel is, so that you know when to slow down. I don't know if perhaps that's trying to give me a hint, but I'm going to ignore that one. So out of the first section I'll run into the second. Green signal, thank you. So we've got to drop all the way to 15. What I don't want to do is slow down too early and then end up making myself late. But at the same time, I don't want to slow down too late and miss it. And being in a tunnel, there's no, like, I can't use any kind of scenery or anything to tell me what. I mean, I could use that green signal, couldn't I? Right, let's use that green signal as a bit of a brake marker. I've just put it into notch 1, and we'll see what happens. I feel like we're doing okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like we're doing okay. We're down to 30. Yep, this is, no, I'll just take it off a little bit. It's probably not a bad marker to use as it happens. We've got about a minute to get there, I think. If I remember rightly. And we're going to need all of that minute and some. There we go. Another green signal, and there's the speed board for the 15 limit. And what we want to do is sort of keep it as close to the 15 as we can. Zooming in might just help. Because if we let it drop too much, then we could end up making ourselves late. I don't want that. But equally, I want to keep an eye on where we are along the platform. God, this is tense. This is, isn't it? There we go. We're not far now. Right, that'll do for that. Yeah, see, we're probably coming in slightly late. So we're going to have a bit of time to make up. Yeah, definitely going to have a little bit of time to make up here. Oh, blimey, come on. At least get to the stop marker. Yeah, that'll do. Right. We are 10, 11, 20. We're due to leave at... so they get 60 seconds. Oh, no, hang on. We was right. It was 10, 11, 30 we was due here. Ah, perfect. So we're going to leave on time. And then we're due at Rochester, bang on 10:15. Beautiful. Fantastic. That's what I like. That's what I like. For some reason I had 10 past 10 in my head. So plenty of time. No time to make up at all. Fantastic. So they've had their minute. We was actually very slightly early. Get the doors closed. Okay. Alright, go, go, go. So we are still in the 15 zone. There we go. And we've got the 20 limit coming up. Actually, we've got to wait for the back of the train to get round there. And 2 minutes to get to Rochester. Right you are. 2 minutes it is. Well, we've got a nice green signal, which is what we want to see. Now, I didn't actually see a speed board for the 20 zone. But I'm pretty confident that we are now definitely within the 20. I'm just leaving it a little bit longer because I want to make sure I'm being safe with it. There's the submarine. Right, let's go for it. So we're going to go for the 20. And then I'm going to assume that as we come off the bridge, we can go for 30. That's what I'm going with. So we're off the bridge. There we go. Try and make sure we stay under 30. Around to Rochester. We're due there in 15 seconds. So we might be just cutting it a little bit fine. But that's okay. Because we have good brakes. Just like that. So we're not going to be too late. There we go. Right, 15:20, so 20 seconds late, that's fine. So we leave 10:16, so 10:16:20 we depart, and then we're due at Chatham 10:19:30. Right, you are. We'll have a quick look outside. There we go. Can see a bit of Rochester Castle over there in the distance. Let's jump back in the cab. Just keep a close eye on time. Right, 10 seconds. And the passengers are hurrying up. Right, that'll do. Wait for them to close. Into forwards. Go, go, go. I thought I wasn't going to move then. It's going to start panicking, going, what have I done? What have I done to upset the train? Right, green signal. Thank you very much. Right, then Chatham, here we come. Keep a close eye on that. So this is a 30 now till we get past Chatham. Then we'll be upping it to 50 and then 60 as we approach Gillingham. Green signal. And then it's past the sidings, I think it's about an 80 to Rainham. In fact, that lasts all the way to Sittingbourne. And then it changes over to Sittingbourne, if I remember. It's marvellous. Time-wise, I think we're doing alright, because I think we said 10:19 we were due at Chatham. Green signal. When you've got the HUD, it's easier in particular to keep track of your speed limit and making sure you don't speed, because you've got the red dot that tells you what the speed limit is. Whereas with this I haven't, I've got to remember it, and I'm thinking, can I go faster? Am I going too fast? If I go too slow, you can quite easily fall behind. Ooh. Bit more brake. There we go. Right, 18:43. We were due here at not due until 19:30, so we'll leave at 10:20. Bang on. And then 10:23:30 is when we are due at Gillingham. And we're actually due to wait there until 10:27. Fair enough. If that's what I'm told to do, that's what I shall do. So 10:20, and we'll get a move on. And knowing that we're not due to leave Gillingham until 10:27 means if we do get held up a bit, it doesn't really matter. So we know we've got a little bit of leeway. So I'm not going to worry about leaving sort of too soon. Right, might as well start. Doors closing. Wait for the appropriate noises. Right, let's go. We're in a 30 zone. We're departing Chatham. Green signal. Beautiful. Easy does it, easy. So that might put me slightly on the border there with the speed limit. So as we come out the tunnel, we've got the 50 zone, which we'll see any moment. I think it's on the signal if I remember. It's on this one, isn't it? The screen signal here. There's your 50. And then just before we get to the tunnel is when we've got the 60. Just adjust the camera a bit. There we go, that'll do. You know, we've got a bit of time to get to Gillingham, so no rush. We'll put the hammer down in a moment. If you want to see a little bit of Chatham, there you go. Right, we're definitely into the 50 zone. Green signal, thank you very much. There's my 60. So we might not get held up actually. We might just put the timetable together. Went, you know what? Have a break at Gillingham. Put your feet up. Oh, hang on, easy, easy. We might not quite be in the 60 there. We're very much kind of on the yes, we're very much right on the mark there. So it's debatable whether I would have been speeding or not. Can't get a bit close. I've done that a few times now. Right, we're definitely in the 60. There's the green signal. And here is Gillingham. No, brake please. Thank you. Oh, might want a little bit more. There we go. I think I had it in notch 3 at one point there. Right, and here we go. Good morning, Gillingham. Right, we'll wait here until 10:27. Was there, did I see something over there on the right? Nope. We're the only train here at Gillingham. Which is fine, I guess. Oh, you getting on? Yep, oh, welcome aboard. Oh, I was wondering where my stop marker was. There it is. I might have stopped ever so slightly short. That's where we get a bit of Bit of time to have a play around. Just keep a close eye on things. Okay, we can see where else this one's going to be stopping after we hand over the reins at Faversham. What we got? Whitstable, Chesterfield and Swalcliffe, Herne Bay, Margate, Broadstairs and Ramsgate. We're seem a little bit quiet, not particularly busy this morning. I'm just mucking about with the camera, don't mind me. Alright, 2 minutes to go. Well, we'll be departing as the train for Victoria comes in, probably. Wonder what it'll be. Could be a 465 or a 375. The 465, I think on this timetable it does still substitute in for the 375 from time to time. Hello, train's back there. Or are you not interested? Oh, we got ourselves a 375 coming in. Give it a wave. See, that's professionally done, that is. Being the AI driver. Right, how long we got? Still got just under a minute yet. So that's fine. God, we're a bit quiet this morning, aren't we? Even that one's a bit quiet. Right, we should probably make sure we are ready to go. So 30 seconds. And we are due at Rainham at 10:31. Exactly. Right. Well, no time like the present. Wait for the appropriate noises. There we go. Okay, right, we are off. So we're in a 60. We've got an 80 coming up, which will take us to Rainham. This is where the green signal. This is where the brake markers that you need for the stations come into play. So we've got a footbridge for Rainham, and we've got the junction for Sittingbourne. Alright, so I know that the speed limit change is just past the sidings. Green signal, thank you very much. Oh, whoops. Getting carried away there. Slap on the wrist. It's my fault. I was doing so well and all. Just got slightly carried away. Oh, it's along here somewhere. Did we pass it already? Did I miss it? Nope, there it is. Green signal and an 80 limit. Marvellous. Alright, that'll be an incident of speeding back there, unfortunately. You've got to have your wits about you. Right, you must be in the 80 by now, so let's go for it. There's our green signal. So we get round the corner. And it's not this footbridge, it's the next one, which is the brake marker for Rainham. So we'll push it to 80 because we can. Green signal. Obviously, if I was driving this in reality, I probably wouldn't be pushing it to 80, tempting as that may be. I'd probably get into a lot of trouble for that. Right, there's my footbridge. So we'll get it slowing down. Green signal. And here we are at Rainham. Or approaching anyway. I think we're good for time. Even though I did say what time we were due here, I can't remember. Which is great. You know what I was saying earlier about, you know, if you say things out loud, then you're more likely to remember them. Yeah. It does work, I promise. It's just that my memory is, well, it's shocking, really. I want to say it was 10:32 we're due here, but we're quite early. Not that I'm going to complain at that, of course, but we are quite early if it is 10:32. Right. Rainham. Let's have a look. Oh no, it was 10:31 we was due here. Oh, well, we were still about bang on anyway. Only 30 seconds, so we're due to leave any moment. And then Sittingbourne, 10:38 exactly. Come here, if you're getting on, off, better be quick. So that's it, we're going. Right, green signal, we're in an 80, and it is an 80 all the way to Sittingbourne. Right. We should be good. Do feel like we might get there a bit early, but that's fine. Absolutely fine. These 465s do accelerate quite nicely, which is lovely. They're dangling about. Really love the 465, I've got to be honest. Oh hello, we've got a 60. No, it's not a 60. That's for the left track. No, it's for the left track. Because that's if you're stopping at Newington, maybe? Might be Newington. Yeah, Newington. Because it'll be Newington, Sittingbourne, and then Tinham. I do doubt myself that this is an 80. But we'll soon find out. Green signal, because at the end we'll see the graph. We'll see my speed being significantly over what it should have been. Right, we should be alright. Oh, what's that coming over the hill? It's a 465. Green signal, marvellous. So we're not. I'm surprised. I do think that I've misread this. Oh, it's definitely Sittingbourne 10:38. We've done Rainham. Yeah, see, here's Newington. Yeah, I'm. Well, it's alright. Green signal. Maybe Sittingbourne is a bit further up than I thought. Hello, is that a 70? That's the whistle board. Might have been a 70. Which, why did I think it was 80 all the way to Sittingbourne? Green signal, thank you. Well, that's, no, do that, thank you. That's an interesting one, isn't it? How did I muck that one up? This is a bit that I should be, you know, good at. That I should have no trouble with. There's an 80. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I got confused. Oh well. Green signal. I'll try and remember that. Past Newington, it's a 70. So I need to tell myself. That's that comes under whoops. Oh, we're hitting 80 there. Just ease it off a fraction. Green signal, fantastic. And right, here we go. So this is the junction that we're using as a brake marker for Sittingbourne. That's the first bit, and it's the second bit that we're using as the brake marker. Which is just there. We'll pop it into notch 2. And there we go. Green signal. Fantastic. Knock it down into brake notch 1. We've still got a minute until we're due to arrive, so plenty of time. And we've got a bit of action going on at Sittingbourne. We've got a 395 to the right and a 465 to the left. Okay. Nice, I wonder what that passenger was doing there for a moment. Going for a nice, gentle stop. Bit of outside cam and audio, why not? Beautiful. So 10:38 we was due here. And let's see. We'll leave at 10:39. I we're due at Faversham at 10:46:30. Now coming into Faversham, and with this one we are, according to the schedule, we're designated for platform 3. Which means we don't have to slow down to 15 miles an hour, which will be nice. I'll have a quick swig of my drink. All this learning to drive out the HUD is thirsty work. I'm glad I had a cup of coffee before we started. Alright, 20 seconds. I take it you're not getting on, sir, no? Okay. No worries. Can't say I blame you. Sounds like the 395 is off. And on that note, we should be off too. Wait for the noises. Okay, so we're in the 80, leaving Sittingbourne. We're good up until the level crossing that's signposted 90, and that's when we get the 75 and limit, and then the 60, and then Faversham. Yeah, I think I got confused with this section of track after Rainham. That's what happened there. I got confused. Anyway, so 10:46:30. We're due at Faversham, so if any luck, we won't get held up by anything. Green signal. I wouldn't have thought we would get held up by anything. But you never know with these things. And the green signal. Got it nice and easy with the signals today. This is turning out to be a rather smooth run, I have to be honest. Isn't it? I don't think we've had any yellows. Nice, a nice easy one. Green signal. We'll possibly get a yellow or two as we get closer to Faversham. Which should just be because it'll want me to stop. Make sure we get the old whistle board in there. Oh, wave to the train. Green signal. So we're doing all right here. Apart from me mucking up ever so slightly with the 70 limit coming out of Rainham, we're golden. Oh, I'm getting a little bit carried away as well, near just outside of Gillingham. Green signal. Imagine that, me getting a bit carried away. Feeling like we're quite good for time. Still got, what, best part of 4 minutes yet. Green signal. Just try not to go over the 85. Yeah, no, I should stick to the 75, but well, that's no fun, is it? Another green signal, and then the level crossing that'll have the 90 speed board on it. There we go. Right, we're off the power. We might just naturally drop down to 75 anyway. I think we will. In time, just. Yeah, we'll just about make it. Without applying any brakes. Green signal, marvellous. Mouse will just let our speed naturally drop because we've got a 60 coming up as well anyway. Where's my 70 speed board? There it is. Alright, it's 75, isn't it? Oh, blimey, we're getting all sorts of warnings going off here. It's warning me that we've got a 60. There we go. Yeah, we'll keep slowing it down since we're getting some yellow signals. It's only because there'll be the red at Faversham because it wants me to stop and not go flying through. I mean, see if I do a thing like that. That's looking like my 60 limit, which it is. Faversham is just up and round the corner. And we're good. So we've got a double yellow. This one's going to be a single yellow because the next signal is going to be red. Which is fine. I'll be sat at the end of the platform, probably within a few yards of where I need to stop. Though it does make you coming a bit slow getting those signals, yellow signals. Slower than you need to be, really. Right, and here we go at our final destination, Faversham. And I'm pretty much going to call that as being on time, I'll be honest. And there we go, within a few yards of where I need to stop is the red signal. Right, anyway, here will do. Marvellous. So we'll basically just wait until it decides I'm done. And then we'll have a look and we'll see. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about this one. Just a fraction. But let's see. Right, here we go. Let's see. So let's have a look at my speed first of all. Got quite close on a few occasions. Might have crept over slightly, sort of once there. Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, slightly over. Oh yeah. That appears to just be where I've misjudged. Well, a couple of times where I got a little carried away, and a couple of times where I misjudged distance by the looks of it. Stop-wise, I mean we were either on time or early, and my stop accuracy. What's my worst one? 5.5 yards. Oh, so I'll take that. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. Happy days. Well, and that's the end of week 3. Just in time as well. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, take care.